it's Saturday. Hi guys, welcome back. I'm going to keep this very brief. I have only got a little bit of time, but enough time for you to have a look what I've been working on. This room is still in decoration mode, so I'm not fully renovated just yet, but flooring's in. That's the main thing. We've just got a few little bits to hang up and then we're pretty much done. Oh, and also to finish this setup. So, I wanted to show you what I've been up to for the last few weeks. I've been kind of quiet on social media and just been focusing on probably the everyday life, which has been quite nice. But I came to a bit of conclusion. This creature here, called Io, has been printed in a frame with a green background and his beautiful natural blonde, strawberry blonde colour. Now, this is the final product, if I can get it right on the angle so you can see it. So it's just Io having a little sleep. Sorry, he's like wanting to settle down and have a little nap, aren't you, you little old man? So this is the final product. I still do like the black version and then his fur colour and the backdrop in the background. I'm finding that a lot of the artworks I'm doing at the moment actually match that persona of taking all the colour out but then imprinting it within the background, because you still get the lovely textures and mark makings that you get from a black liner print into but you still then get the colour at the end of it. So this is in a 35 by 35. I'll be selling this for £20. Every single one or version that I've done on my channel I've uploaded to Vinted, so if you'd like to check them out, please do. That is where I'm going to be putting them. I do have a few pieces on eBay, but they're pretty much the same. They're more for global exchange rather than any extras. But so the main course of why we're here, and that is that I've been looking back through my sketchbook from when I went to Glastonbury this year, and I found a few little bits that I loved that I thought would work exceedingly well. So I'll show you the drawing very quickly. So if you've watched me already, you might recognise this sketch. So this is a sketch. I love how many lines there are in it. So if anyone doesn't know what this is, I basically drew the flags simultaneously on top of each other with a different colour to significant to show how, how the movement of the flag keeps constantly changing and representing that in different shades of colour. Love that drawing. That was done in watercolour pen. I then translated that drawing into a liner print. I individually went over some of the marks, some of the lines that I wanted to print with colour, and I came up with two different prints. So I did two different versions of this because I wanted to see if water would actually influence and make it better. So this is the water version, where I kept the water saturated, and it is doing some really cool things. You can definitely see the momentum. Getting the right lines to match up was quite hard actually. It's a challenge that I actually quite liked. When you're lining it up to create a piece like that, it's so individual and so random that I really did enjoy it. But it's one of those pieces, if I make quite a few of them, I'm going to have to do it all in one sitting, because otherwise they're going to be completely different and the colours are going to get very muddled up. So this is the normal version. This is just spray once and then print, and that's done some really cool things as well. I was trying to see if it would work in a different frame, so if it would work this way, that kind of looks like a lunchbox, and do it that way, and this way. I feel like I've settled on this way. Saying that, it kind of reminds me of the map of Glastonbury Festival. If anyone knows it, it's got like different separations and that. Quite funky, isn't it? But I wasn't ready. I wasn't done. I was like, I want to push this a bit further. Went back to the whole print the print black and start to colour in certain sections to get a reaction. Now, this is not what I expected, but I love it. Something completely different. The fact that I haven't coloured in the whole gaps gives that bit of curiosity, and you're kind of interested into it, because this is very much an abstracted version. I like that. You could call it Glastonbury Festival flags and someone will look at it and go, this isn't it. And I'm like, well, it is, because it's abstracted. It's changed from single line, multiple lines. You died and then I lost my seat to the cat. It doesn't necessarily have to look like the item, but it creates a conversation, which I like. But of course, me being natural, I decided to do a conclusion and actually fill in all the bits and pieces to see if I could link up and identify which flags were meant to be for which. And this is what I got. Actually quite stunning. I also limited the colours. There's a very natural excitement when it comes to doing these, which normally is very rare. Because it's something I can replicate and redo the outline of, I can then edit and choose and create the colours in between. It doesn't necessarily have to be the colours either that I drew in either, which still makes it a very open section. So even though I feel like I haven't found that permanent marker of this is the final piece, it is still it's still an ongoing piece which I can still be proud enough to put out in the world and just, yeah, be really happy and excitable for these new prints that I'm constantly going to be producing. So yeah, if anyone's interested, all these prints are available to buy. I will be listing them for £18 each on Vinted. That will come with a frame. It will be in a 21 by 30 black frame or white frame, depending on what looks better. And yeah, other than that, I'm so proud. Like I said, haven't found the final piece, but excited to still research, because I can still go away and research. There's a few pieces that I haven't found the final piece for, but the liner print itself is so pure and nice that I can't say no to it, and I can't not let people see it. But yeah, so £18 each on Vinted, and comes with a frame. Happy days. Yeah, so that's it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's been a bit hoo-ha. If there's anything you'd like to mention or say about anything you've seen, please leave it in the comment section below. I'll do my very best to answer it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. This keeps me going. It also pays for some blinds that I need and some bits. All my artwork that you've seen on my channel is available on my Vinted account, and there are a few extras as well for any price range as well, so please do check that out. I am now going to go and work out before hopping to work, so yeah, in the meantime, thank you guys again. I shall see you later. Bye!